Soren spent his career serving the state of Illinois. After his well-earned retirement, he and his wife Mary relocated to Florida.
I was in Department of Corrections in Illinois for 25 years. Then we retired and we moved down here. It's really a nice place. We're in Lakeland, Florida.
Minor lower back pains developed over the course of Soren's life, and he was able to find relief with non-surgical treatments.
When I was in my later 20s, all of a sudden something locked up in my back, and I was able to go to a chiropractor. He was able to work it out. However, a few years later, it started reoccurring over and over again, and he kept getting it fixed, but then I got to a point where he couldn't fix it, so I went to a pain doctor. He burned off some nerves, and it helped for, I'm going to say a good 7-8 years. I didn't have too much problems, and then about a year and a half ago, I started feeling something slip in my back, and the pain has been pretty bad since then. Last August, we were in a very bad motorcycle accident that put me in a coma for 5 weeks. When I came around, I had to relearn how to do everything all over again, and here, I'm going to say about March is when I really started, other things were clearing up. I was realizing my back is pretty well messed up. The pain, it was going down my right leg, down the outside, all the way from the back all the way down to the right ankle. It actually felt like somebody was hitting me in the ankle when I'd take a step. It felt like somebody was hitting me in the ankle with a hammer. Basically, I couldn't really walk. I had a cane and I was hobbling everywhere I went. And I went to my regular doctor and he goes, let's go through therapy again. I says, I don't think therapy's gonna do any good. And we skipped that. So we went down to the pain doctor down here. Didn't help nothing. All of a sudden, one day, I'm walking and all of a sudden I couldn't walk. I went down on the floor and I was just screaming in pain. And it took a long time before I could even get in and get up. Well, I thought I was all right. The next day I went out to power wash the house, and the next thing you know, I'm rolling around in the yard. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do nothing. About a half hour later, I finally got up and got in the house, and I told my wife that you gotta find something. Something's really wrong here.
Mary found the Bonati Spine Institute while searching online.
She called them up, and the very next day I was down at the Bonati Institute. I couldn't believe how nice the people were there. They were just unbelievably, from the minute I walked in the door, they got me in like 5 minutes after I got there.
Using conscious IV sedation, the Bonati Spine Procedures allows surgical guests to be interactive with the surgeons during their procedure, painlessly guiding them to the cause of the symptom and verifying the source of the pain is removed.
The funny thing is, the first one they did, I don't really remember that one at all while I was in the procedure. The second one, I kind of remember almost all of it. They told me they're going to do the 2 and the 3 on the right side. You can't really feel much. There's no pain at all. There really isn't any pain. It's just, and they tell you that they want you to tell them while you're in surgery, what are you feeling and where you're feeling it. But I remember telling him, while he was in there, the left leg, the right leg.
Once surgery is complete, guests are relocated to the recovery area for post-operative rest and a final check-in with the surgeon. It's at this time most Bonati Spine Institute patients can be absolutely sure their pain was alleviated. I
felt relief from the nerve pain almost instantly, and the pain is still gone, and you're up walking around and the pain is still gone. It's just amazing. Right after the surgery, I walked out of the Bonati Institute without a cane. It's just amazing how good this stuff is. If you're beyond a pain doctor, you need to go there. Bonati Institute, because they're going to take you in and take care of you like you're gold.
To see more stories of recovery just like this, search for the Bonati Spine Institute on YouTube, Rumble, Apple's App Store, Google's Play Store, Roku, and Amazon's Fire TV.